Hello, friends. Welcome to our first episode of Llamas and Legends. The goal of this playthrough, at least for myself, is to do minimal editing, right? So I want to try, my goal for the year is to post one edited video a month on YouTube. But if I can just do like a longer form gameplay video on YouTube of this legacy challenge and just kind of like work through it together, I think that'd be super fun because then you get more content from me and I don't have to edit, which is my least favorite thing to do. It's a win-win for everybody if you really think about it. I'm just saying. But let's get started here. So I wanted to do the Llamas and Legends Legacy Challenge, and so I decided to make a little sim here. This is Yvette role. Yvette is hot, some might say, and by some I mean me. It's me. I'm some. Yvette here is a gorgeous little angel. I just used a bunch of CC from the list that if you've ever been on Rochelle's website, which I can actually pull up for you. We have a couple resources for this gameplay that we will be using. So one is this Notion template by the one and only Rosanna TXT. If you scroll down on this template, there's also the challenge rules right here, as well as this tutorial, which I will link down below, as well as the link for this Notion template. Mainly these rules, though. This is the Llamas and Legends Legacy created by, Rochella. And this is where we're going to find all of our information. And so essentially every generation is based off of a D&D 5e class, and then you can choose two different subclasses out of that class. So we're starting off with Bard, and then we're going to work on careers and skills and all this stuff. But in order to make the world a little bit more immersive, I decided to download this occult save file by Anelia, who is one of the, I think if I remember correctly, a phenomenal builder in their own right. However, also a phenomenal YouTuber. So if you do not subscribe to Anelia, I would highly recommend. This video will be linked down below where you can find the save file that we're going to be using for this. It is not a fully fleshed out, like every world is like fully built and everything save file, but there's a lot of really cool builds. And I think it leaves a lot of empty lots and opportunities for us to then build it up and kind of like enhance it in ways, you know. Obviously as aging progresses and the save file progresses, some of these sims aren't going to be as like occult heavy, but it will be fun to at least start with this and then maybe do some makeovers with sims as we go. But this is all super fun, super important information. All of that to say, I have started with the Bard generation like one does. However, let's hop on over to the character sheet because there are two choices here. When you're doing the Bard generation, you can choose College of Art or College of Vocals. And now this character sheet that Rosanna TXT has created, which is beautiful, by the way, is fully descriptive of everything that you need to do, right? So you have a couple rolled reward trades, self-pick skills, things like that you can roll for. However, there's also like objectives and traits and careers and things like that that you need to do. The thing is, I kind of want to do both. So if you scroll down here, the quests and the goals are not as extreme. I was going to do the College of the Arts because I've already tried to play the Llamas and Legends off screen by myself before, and I did the College of Bard, College of Vocals Bard, and it was fun, but I wanted to try something different. But I also don't want it to be too simple, right? So we have to complete the painter career, patron of the arts, become a 5-star celebrity and place a tile on the Starlight Boulevard so that you will be remembered forever, reach painting level 10, charisma level 10, and then create a museum for all of your art. Make sure to leave room for your future generations to feature their masterpieces as well. I also think that I'd like to do this though, like a museum and a lounge bar, maybe. Some might say. Maybe I also do some guitar or singing, just to kind of like add in a little bit more bard stuff, just a little bit more challenge, if you will. I feel like this is a little lacking. This is not that it's not going to be hard, because becoming a 5-star celebrity in general is difficult, but I kind of want to mix them a little bit. However, when it comes to the likes and the traits and everything, I have chosen the same ones that you will see here. Because you will not be able to see them behind my head in the other view, we are going to have art lover, jealous, creative, The likes are egotistical Sims, emotional decision makers, and idealists. And our dislikes are ambitionless, high energy Sims, and rascals. Our aspiration is painter extraordinaire. And now we can take a peek. Also, Ello is looking super mighty cute in this pet cam, I must say. So like I said, this is your vet role. Those are the traits that we have. The CC list, that's what I was bringing up. You can find it on that same website of Rochelle's. There is a whole like Google Doc of like CC and stuff that you can download to kind of make a little bit more of a fantastical sim. These are some of the outfits that we have. Super, super cute. Super into this sim. I think they are beautiful. Yvette Roll uses she, her pronouns. Just the outfits are so good. Like, tell me this isn't. So with these little like wrist cover, I nailed it. I gotta say I nailed it with this sim. But anyways, let's also hop into the save file. I just want to give you like a quick little overview. I don't want it to be too crazy. My goal is for these videos to be about an hour and a half to 2 hours long, hopefully. So this lot was already here and I will show you on the world view, but we are not going to keep this. We are going to bulldoze and then start at 0 simoleons. However, I do want to show you the world view because Windenburg is gorgeous and I wanted to live out here on this little area because it just felt like a fun little place to be. We are over here on this 30 by 20 on the island. It just felt like the right location, right? So like I said, not every single lot is fully finished, but when you look into the descriptions of the lots themselves, I believe, if I can figure that out. Here it is. Which home on gallery built by Perennia09. So these are all builds that you can get on the gallery as well, any of them. And they are all accredited in the info panel, which is super helpful. So that way, if you wanted to live in any of them, you totally could. There are starters in other areas, but I didn't want to live over here. I want to live over here. I want to live in this magical place. Okay. So we have a library out here. This is a gorgeous little area. This little like greenhouse home. I want to go see that one. We have Whispering Woods, which is a beautiful park. The Bluffs is all decked out over here. This is somebody's home, the Glimmering Grove. We have the Von Hunt Estate out this way. We have another park, which is a graveyard. We have a crystal shop. We have a cafe, Bewitching Brew. We have the Wisp and Quill. We have Moonstone Mystique, Magical Restaurant, Magic Brew Bookshop, and Celestial Chapters. So many places to visit in Windenburg alone, okay? But in other worlds, they're also decked out. So we have Willow Creek, fully fleshed out with gorgeous, beautiful, fantastical builds. Oasis Springs is one of the empty ones. Newcrest, empty. So like it's just, we kind of have to do a little bit of exploring which worlds are actually like decked out. But it still will be fun to go through and kind of have some of these builds be accessible to us and have that more fantasy Sims build, Sims world, save file kind of vibe. Because obviously in the original Sims save files, the builds just don't really they're not conducive to a D&D style legacy, right? So that's what we're kind of working on here. This is Forgotten Hollow. I don't know if Brindleton Bay is done. Oh my God, gorgeous. Perfect. Out this way. I don't think Del Sol Valley's done. Strangerville might not be. Yeah, nope. Glimmerbrook is definitely done though. Glimmerbrook is beautiful. Look at that. Gorgeous. Like this, the tavern, a little residential rental out here. We got a library. So cute. And then let me check Moonwood Mill. Yeah, Moonwood Mill has been renovated. So cool. So yeah, so many fun little places to go and explore. Inniscreen, I believe, is just the original. Yep, the original Inniscreen, but that is still a fun place to go visit. And yeah, we can do some exploring. But let's start here. We're going to hop in and then we have to roll for our skills and everything and the things that we need to add to our sim. I am going to be using my dice. I never get to use dice in my D&D because it's all virtual. And Roll20, if you've never used Roll20, it is a website that you can use to do D&D campaigns virtually, and they have the dice roll on there. And then it does a lot of the math for you, so it's way easier. So that's what we end up doing a lot. But let's bulldoze this lot. Bulldoze the terrain. Oh my God, so much money. Just to immediately get rid of it all. Perfect. Anything in here? Nope. Okay. Well, we're here. We have 0 simoleons, and it's time to figure out what Yvette's traits are going to be. So we do, like I said, have the painter extraordinaire. We have to join the patron of the arts career, but I don't think that's an actual thing. Let me click on this real quick, ma'am. I also haven't done any of these login events. This is going to date this video. It's the Deck the Palms login. I have not done a single one. Let's see. Oh, duh. Of course there's a painter career. I'm so stupid. Minimal editing, so you're going to see all of that. Let's see. Claim all. Look, I also did all these things. Look at me. I'm so good. I didn't do anything, but I'll take it. But yeah, so next our task is going to be, let's hop back over to my display capture here in this Llama and Legends. So we have to roll stats. So each generation roll a d20 for a random trait. You can cheat to assign your sim whichever rewards trait you roll. So let me grab my dice. I should have prepared. I did not. Ones. I feel like for this generation, we can do the Imogen dice. This is a Critical Role Bell's Hells dice. Because I feel like these are very much like the vibe. You see, look at this. Like, this is very much the vibe of this sim. I'm obsessed. Okay, so I'm going to roll this d20 and then I will show you. I'm not going to bring that pet cam up. I just don't want to mess with it. Ooh, a 12. I'll show you. 12. Perfecto. That is Speed Reader. That is our bonus trait. Okay. Or reward trait. And then each generation roll a d4 for 3 skills of your choice. Cheat to increase the level of each skill you picked by the number you've rolled 1 through 4. So if we look at the skills here, what do we want? Obviously painting will make the most sense. And then we have to do charisma. So we can add that. What if that's where we add in like violin, right? Like maybe we do violin. Just for fun. Let's do it. So we have to roll a d4, which is, oh my God, they're so sharp always. D4s are always so sharp and painful. Okay. So we're going to roll for painting first. Oh, we got a 4. It was upright like this. Okay. Painting will be 4. Next, we'll do charisma. Also a 4. Okay, this one's a 4. I'm going to feel real weird. Violin, a 2. Okay, that makes me feel better. It's going to be crazy if I get a 4 in everything. A 2. So we have 4, 4, 2. Our reward trait is Speed Reader. And then we have to set up our holiday for Roll the Dice, which is every Thursday, essentially like Critical Role Day. You will do Roll the Dice, and that will give you some sort of thing to do based off of this big ol' spreadsheet here. Crazy. It's going to be a great time. So let's hop in to our sim, set this all up, and then we'll get started here. Maybe we'll go visit the library or something just to do something fun. Let's hop here. I'm going to, let me go into here, actually, reward store. It's Speed Reader. Speed Cleaner. Speed Reader, unlock it. Let's make sure that got in there. Yep. Okay, we got Speed Reader. And then we'll go using MC Command Center. We will go into, is it Sim Commands? I always get them wrong. It is MC Cheats. Cheat Sim Info, Skill Cheats. Set skills to level. We will find Charisma was a 4. Painting was a 4. And then we had violin, which was a 2. And that, my friends, is the whole setup. It is also Tuesday in game, which means maybe we can even make it to the Thursday activity. So let's see. This save file also has a bunch of holidays. Originally, it was set to every 2 weeks was the season. I did every week. I like them to go through much faster. It's just more fun for me. But let me add holiday. I'll have to get rid of the TV season premiere holiday. That's fine. We can get rid of that. We're going to add roll the dice. Not a day off. Let's do which icon? Beat this one. I don't appreciate an object. Select appreciate. That's random. Art and music spirit, I think makes sense for us at least. And then maybe gotta make it something fun, right? Like we're gonna do all this stuff. Might as well make it a good time. Party spirit, mischief, make resolutions, remembrance, streaking, maybe not. Maybe I don't know. I don't know what to do. I feel like the traveling one, maybe go on vacation or travel. That's fine. That'll be then, and then we'll add it on this day as well. No day off. Art and music, and then travel. That just means you have to like travel to a lot. It's nothing crazy. I'm gonna add them everywhere here. Roll the die. Just that we have them all in there. Wrong one. Get out. I don't want that. One more holiday. Roll the dice. I'm gonna make sure this one isn't a day off, right? No, I didn't check that. Okay. Yeah, I had a feeling. All right. So those 3 or 4 rather are set up, and let's see. Let's first maybe go around and we can try and maybe forage some things if some things have spawned right there. Let's start with that. We got to make enough money to, ooh, we can harvest snapdragons. We have to be able to make enough money to pay an easel. That's really where we're going to get hung up on first, is that expense. Natural living skill. We found a limestone. Okay. That's out of season. I hate when the stuff is out of season and then I can't have any of it. Like I want it now. Do you understand? I don't want to wait. I want to have it. Oh my God, look at this. Oh, it's so pretty. Okay. We're going to have to go say hi to them at some point so we can go inside their house. Because it's a requirement. We got the gardening skill. That is nice. We harvested some stuff. Oh, they have a portal. That could be useful. That's out of season. I hate when they sparkle like they can be evolved, but you can't actually do anything. Drives me crazy. I'm just going to keep harvesting all of these guys. Got another little dig spot. This island is always a great place to get a lot of stuff, like forageables and things like that. There's a lot of plants. There's a lot of dig spots. Just so many things. Gemology. I forgot about that. Strawberry is out of season, I bet. But let's see. Can I try? Yeah. GeekCon. I don't care about that. Pumpkin Moon Festival. How fun. Do we have? We do. Nice. Okay. About this. That's out of season. Oh my goodness. Okay, and now we're back to where we were. Yep, there's Yvette. Ooh, okay. We missed this. We have a frog. That's the mushrooms that we already dug up. We have another dig here. Oh, hey, Christopher. And thistle, silverleaf. Oh, there's another one. And another one. It's going to be super helpful. We're going to have some stuff to sell and hopefully be able to get an easel. Can't get the wild pear tree at the moment because we are a little preoccupied. Let's see. Can't harvest, just view. More snapdragons to take. Love it. Oh, they made this before the Adventure Awaits pack came out, so they like created their own jungle gym. How cute. That builder did such a good job with that one. Look for frogs. Just making her go all the way through everything here, and then we can maybe go to a library or something and just see what's up. Maybe they'll have the ability for us to do some painting there. That might be nice. Okay. Sorts of stuff. Robot salvage parts. Random, but okay. I think we're now... Yeah. Okay. Let's follow Yvette around. I think I went through the whole area. This place has so many forageables. But Yvette is having a great time, whether she looks like it or not. We're just going to pretend like she's having a good time. That's, you know, I'm doing my best here. Let's check out our inventory. Oh, wow. Okay. We have stellar spaceship magnet, some mushrooms, snapdragon, frosty. Oh, these are from the event, I think. Frosty snowman magnet. We have some fossils, some upgrade parts, ironium, quartz, shine-a-light, silver, orange topaz. Let me see if this gives any sort of gain creative skills faster, more likely to create masterpieces, not experience writer's block, and will take longer to burn out on creative activities. We're gonna need to use that. So we don't want to sell that one. This one is more likely to give birth to twins or triplets. Gains double satisfaction points when completing wants or aspirations. Acquire a childhood formative moment as an adult and talk about art. Okay. So we can sell some of these things. I'll sell... I don't really want to sell those magnets. I feel like that's like a little presumptuous. A little unfair is probably a better word to use. Oh, don't add to favorites. Extract fossil. Okay. We made some money. So we have a 250. Oh, 45. And then the, wow. Okay, we did make some money. And then what happens if I breed this frog with a dirt frog? We just get another dirt frog. Okay, that's not quite what I had in mind, but that's okay. They're both only 10 simoleons. I think I can get rid of these two, but I don't want to sell this one. This orange topaz is something we definitely want to hold on to. So we have 551. Let's head back to our home lot and maybe just give us like a roof over our heads and an easel. Just to give us something to start with. I just don't think that there's really much. Sorry. I can zoom out a little bit more. So let's see. We're at our lot. If we give ourselves an easel. I don't know how to spell easel. Turns out it's an ES. Okay. We've got this one for 350. And now if I just put down a little area here. And then we're just going to add a roof, a little covered area to keep us warm, and some columns. Glad it stands up. Is this worth the money? No, but it is realistic. So, and I will add the little siding that matches that, and random thing here. I just want it to not look horrendous. That's the ultimate goal at the moment, so that it just doesn't look ugly. Just hate the way that this looks. White. Anyways, whatever. Okay, so at least we have this. Do we have some random stuff in our inventory? No, good. I was worried about that. We have 100 simoleons. Why don't we, instead of starting a painting, let's just do some traveling. Why not? Right? Like there's nothing stopping us from going to do something because what we're going to do one single painting and sell it? No, let's go do something fun. We have this library we can visit. We have this beautiful graveyard park, crystal shop. I love the idea of going to a cafe as well. Let's go to the Magic Brew bookshop. Wisp and Quill. Oh gosh, never mind. I don't know what I want. Go to the Bewitching Brew. Let's go to a cafe. There's probably nothing for us to do there, but we can meet some Sims. We can. What else can we do? Forage, maybe? Who are you? Sorrel Dusong. Oh, she lives next door. In that really cool house. Nice. Okay. This lot is gorgeous. Who's this? Aradia Ravenshade. Too cool for me. Can't be bothered. Okay. All right, let's take a look at this build. Beautiful. Cute. Oh, I'm obsessed. Okay. So there is an apartment upstairs. So like this is a common area and then you walk with a bathroom and then you walk into the apartment this way. Super fun. Downstairs is the whole cafe. Oh, cute. Look at this outside patio and everything. Oh my goodness. Gorgeous. Oh, I love. Okay. I need to be able to see inside a little bit better. Let's see. We need some fun. Is fishing fun? Might as well go practice it at least. Are you gonna order something? We don't need to order anything. Okay, our fun is going up. What a wonderful time. We have a couple more Sims that just got here. We have, who are you? Brock Darkvale. Fenris Dewsong. Fenris is a little cutie. We have Garrick Wraithhowl. A werewolf. Over here. Viviana Darkvale. Oh, the pub owner and their wife. Serena Darktide. Beautiful. Is there any foraging we can do out this way? Really? A couple more Sims. You're from Indiscreen. Oh, Serena Darktide is scary. Arthur Calderon. Got some people showing up. This is nice. This is nice. Oh, this is the graveyard. Gosh, it is so intricate. Beautiful. This way. Oh, we do have a little thing we can dig at. Nice. So many woohoo bushes. They're pea bushes, but it's fine. I didn't even know this existed back here. Look at how beautiful that is. Holy cow. Windenburg is one of the most beautiful worlds in The Sims. Like it is so underrated and like overlooked and forgotten about. It is absolutely stunning. What is this? Is this somebody's house? Must be. Cute. An easel. Oh, I could go do some painting. That could be nice. All right, why don't you go do your little foraging and then maybe you can do like a little landscape painting. Then I can sell some of these other things so that it's not so detrimental to our well-being. I just feel like mushrooms are not worth the price. Snapdragons are okay. A time capsule. Open it up. Maybe I should have you go to the bathroom first. Maybe we should do that. Okay, we got Elmira Clamp. Get out. I need the money. All right, let's go to the bathroom. Oh. I didn't mean to accidentally do that. I just want her to go to the bathroom. I didn't mean to make her bladder fail. I had to fix it. I felt too bad. That was not nice. It was not my intention. I'm sorry. Did that thing go? Oh, right there. There's the easel. Go do a landscape painting when you're done. Glow and Flow Festival. Oh, right. And I never realized, like, these plants are very close by. That is over in the Adventure Awaits world. What is it called? Gibby Point? Gibby Point? I think so. We are inspired. Is that from peeing in a bush? No, just from being creative. A ceramic. Oh, actually, I would love to do pottery. That'd be so fun. Let's do that. Also makes really good money. So yeah, I'm kind of thinking that we can do like a lot of the skills and like mastering skills really is what takes the longest. Obviously, like getting to the top of your career and stuff is also important. But skills tends to be something that I find is a little bit more time consuming. And so I think if we were to do like a bar and a lounge and a museum, like all kind of wrapped into one, that could be fun. It also could be a small business. Like we could sell art and also just have it as like a viewing art kind of thing if it's not on like a selling board. So maybe any like duplicates, if we do any sort of painting and then we make a duplicate of something we can sell. I don't know what my dog's barking at, but we can sell the duplicates only. And that way we're not getting rid of all of our art. And then having like maybe our partner can be a bartender or something. And then we can perform songs on occasion, or one of our kids can. I don't know. We could make friends that like to perform. I don't know. It just might be fun to do it as like kind of both. Because I never finished Bard College of Vocals, but I didn't want to just do the same thing again. You know, I wanted to do something a little bit different, change it up a bit. I also don't know where. We might have to buy a small business lot. I don't know if the museum makes sense on our current lot where we are. You like painting? Of course. Sell to collector. Heck yeah. We already made money. Let's go. Thriving. All right, you're hungry? Why don't you go back this way and we can get some food? We got all sorts of Sims in here. Azulon Seabrook. Jane Adam. We got Christopher. Nora Loden. She is beautiful. I believe she's... She in this world? Not this world, but in the game automatically, or is she a sim that is in this particular save file? I don't know. But we're feeling pretty inspired after we just completed our first painting. Obviously, for the start, we need to like make money. So I'm going to sell the paintings just straight from the easel just to get us like something to work with. But I would enjoy being able to do like a little small business at some point. No, we're not going to go? Okay. Well, I was going to have you go order something at the cafe, but instead, let's just go home. I guess we'll figure out what to do once we get there. I could use the natural living skill and just have her kind of like forage on the ground for stuff. That might work out. Come on. The one downside of Windenburg is that it's so sprawling, huge, and beautiful that it takes forever to get home. Always. But it's a gorgeous world, so I regret nothing. All right. She'll have her period. No, she won't. Angel sent from above. I got to change this setting. That's the one thing I wish it wasn't always that like you got a menstrual cycle every time you had a new save file open, like with Wonderful Whims. It's just kind of a bummer. Yeah, you are kind of hungry. What if I can get a lunchbox, right? And that I don't know if that one is what we're looking for. Let me see also about maybe just like a mini fridge. 250. Ugh, that's gonna make it hard to do anything else. You can also do the cooler. Those are cheaper. 145. This one's at least cute and it's 165. So let's do this one. We have nowhere to sleep, but we'll deal with that in a minute. For now, You're just trying to survive. Let's have a quick meal of yogurt. Sure. And then we can maybe do some painting. I would also like, in an ideal world, to go get some more frogs and breed them because these ones aren't making me a whole lot of money. And that's, oh, autonomously painting. That's what we like to see. Paint for 5 hours. Okay, we're working towards it. I guess I can sell these upgrade parts because that will also give us some money. The snapdragons I could plant. Oh, are we having fun? Sell to collector. Look at you go, girl. And then maybe just like shower in the rain because, you know, we're stinky. Awesome. What about if I planted like one of these? Let's do two. We'll do one on each side. We'll plant them and then we can sell the other two. And then just gives us like a small flow of income. It's not gonna be a lot, but a little tiny flow of income will be helpful. I also need to sleep and I don't have a whole lot that we can use for sleeping. Oh, we're just gonna paint again. Okay. Oh, bad luck. Nice. Start 3 paintings while inspired. Okay, we're already doing a great job with this. Why don't you finish your painting if you can? Because we'll make a lot of good money this way. Oh my gosh. Also, why am I not doing a tiny home? We would be absolutely killing this. Make that skill fly, girl. If we sell this, I might be able to get her like a sleeping bag or something. We can make good money on this one. Paint for 3 of 5 hours. Okay, it's not great, but we can make money off of it. 552. Okay. Is that enough to get us like a decent... I don't even want the cots. I just want a sleeping bag. Mini camper, little rancher. Sleepy critter, under the stars bedroll. Okay. This one's only 140. Let's go with this one. Okay, so we have somewhere to sleep, we have somewhere to eat, and we have the ability to paint. So I feel like we're doing okay. I'm feeling okay about it. We do need some social. Pumpkin Moon Festival. What is this? What do we have to do for this? Decorate, garden, travel, or tell stories. Well, we can't even really garden because, you know, it's a bad day out. But you know what? Actually, yes, we can. We can harvest. Hell yeah. I guess we're going to go around and get some more forageables today. Once we wake up. Our social's pretty low. Fun. We can go play in that pile. Also, it's Wednesday, which means tomorrow we have to roll the dice, which is exciting. Be able to do that for the first time. We have more snapdragons. Me wants to do minimal editing content. Also me. Has a lot of shit going on and my phone is constantly blowing up. It's fine. Everything's fine. Ooh, what's this cutie place? Is that the library? Which one? I think that one is the library. We have the park. And I believe there's another house or something. Oh no, that's someone's house. The park is over somewhere else. Anyways. Can you wake up? I'm bored. Yeah, let's wake up. Sorry, I just hit the microphone. I didn't mean to do that. It's time to forage, girl. I'm so sorry that your life is so unbelievably boring, but it's important. I don't want you to be favorited anymore. Enormous trilobite. Only 40. Ugh. Okay, and then one thing, I don't even know where she's going right now. So sad. Why? From low social. We'll deal with that in a minute. Relax. Let's see if I can find. Okay, we can dig here, but I want a frog spot. That's really what I'm after is frogs. Frogs are the big money makers, you know? There's a frog. There's the frog. Yes. You know, if you had good enough social or gardening, you could also just like talk to the plants. Who needs social skills? Free money. Hello from the other side. You don't know me, so this might sound weird, but you're going to inherit from me, kid. Why, you might ask? Let's just say it's better for both of us if you don't ask questions. The money needs to go somewhere and quick, and I heard through the grapevine that you were a good, upstanding sim, so you're about to inherit a chunk of my hard-earned simoleons. Do I want the free 4 grand? I feel like that doesn't make any sense. Could help us open a business. No, I want to struggle a little bit more than that, I think. I want to struggle a little bit more than that. What's the fun of a rags to riches if you just get free money, you know? Nobody likes free money. Oh, can't play in that now. Yuck. Okay, a leaf frog. That could be something. Oh, because of our bad luck. Stack of spoiled food. What? Oh, because it's a holiday. We don't have to go to work today. I just want to go to my job. All right, let's open this. And then open this. And open this. What do we get? Don't play in that. It's stinky. Oh my gosh. Okay. We have a bladder need that we need to fill. We have a pea bush around here. We also have a social need that needs filling. We have a hunger need that needs filling. A couple needs that we need. Oh, right there. Duh. Bladder. Fertilize. All right, what I was trying to do, so we have this leaf frog. If we breed that with the spotted eggplant, we get an eggplant. Okay. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Grim, what's up? I have a job. Thank you for your input, though. Extract fossil. Okay, we got something there. 20, 75, 20. Okay, could be better. Could be worse. We will sell all of these. 286. Okay. That's not awful. We might be able to do something with that. Let's see. There are sims. Oh, this sim. Let's go say hi to this one. Friendly introduction. We need our social skill fixed. Can you help us? I understand that I am a tiefling. That is probably a little bit alarming to you as just a standard human, but just don't even worry about it. Brighten day. Heartfelt compliment. We don't need to flirt. Color theory. We don't need to complain about the rain either. We love it because it helps us get clean. Share some ideas, maybe. Tell an engaging story. Okay. Talk about art. See, we have all sorts of fun things happening. Wait, how do we just get to level 5 painting? Just from talking to someone about painting? I also want to finish a painting. I can do that. Look at this. We're making friends. We became friends. Flatter. Awesome. Oh, a fairy. Let's go back to our place. We're going to come over here and we're going to go cereal this time. Then you want to finish a painting. So I feel like we can do that super easy. Let's go with figure painting just because it's a good way to get some quick money. Oh, and we're asleep. 358. Oh, but we can get fame. We're going to want to do the fame one. Selling to the art gallery. Cool, though. Dahlia, sometimes it seems like you just sprang up out of nowhere. We've never discussed your childhood before. What sorts of things inspired you? Okay. Now we get to pick a formative moment. I feel like maybe we can do advance more quickly in the entertainer career. We're not doing entertainer, but I think that could work for us. Also do crafty kid. Doesn't really do much for us now, but I don't necessarily want one of these to like give us a huge bonus. in anything like our career and like make that a little too easy, right? Like that's my only concern. But maybe learn from the past. I decided to do it by befriending a ghost. Let's do that. Why not? That's fun. All right, let's sell this to a collector for fame because we do need that. And then it is in the middle of the night. So let's go back to sleep real quick. Tomorrow's roll the dice. Very exciting. We get our first time rolling our D20 for a fun activity. What if we get mother load? It'd be so fun. If we get bankrupt, I mean, what harm can that do, you know? That's right. It's roll the dice. Let's go. All right, come out here and shower in the rain. And then when you're done with that, we will do our wonderful dice roll. We'll say at like 8 a.m. And then you can have some granola. How about that? Who are you? Thistle Silverleaf. Okay, we did meet you earlier. All right, it is 8 a.m. now. Work starts in an hour, so let's pause this real quick. And let's pull up this so we can see what we're doing for Roll the Dice. So for Roll the Dice every Thursday, you were going to roll a d20. A natural 1 is a critical failure, a natural 20 is a critical success, and then there is stuff kind of in between. So let's see what we get. I'm not joking. That, my friends, is a nat 20. Remember how I was like, I want to struggle a little bit. Well, we just got the motherload cheat. Didn't mean to click on that. Super chill. Let's do it, I guess. That's crazy. That's crazy. Might as well do some figure painting to fulfill your happiness here for the holiday. Wow. Okay, I guess I'm going to be making a house for this sim at some point soon. 50,000 already. Oh, and we met one of our milestones. That's crazy. Okay. So next we need to sell 3 painting to collectors or art gallery and complete 3 emotional paintings. All right. Let's also let's socialize with coworkers. I want to make some friends. Nadia is gorgeous. We can always marry Nadia and have a little fairy baby. I wouldn't hate it. Ooh, who's Vera? Oh, you don't need to be married though. What if, and hear me out, we got married? We didn't get a promotion? What are you doing? All right, real quick, let's sell all these snapdragons. You can dislike gardening. I don't care. You're not going to need it now because I just got you 50,000 simoleons. All right. I'm going to just get rid of these. I'm going to get rid of this. I'm going to have her sell this real quick. Or sorry, resume. We'll have her finish this one. Okay, that's done. Sell to a collector. No, I don't want to be a crime lord, but thank you for asking. I'm going to have you go here real quick. Let's start with something. I don't even know what to do here. I don't even have inspiration at the moment. I wonder if I could find the house that this was. Just download the shell. I already forget who made it though. Let me go check. Because if I could just download the shell, I'd love to have that. That'd be so fun. Because the house was beautiful, the exterior. I just don't remember. By Renee 09. Let's go back in now. I copied that name off of that little description, so we should be good. I'm also going to put my dice away because I'm not going to need them again for this episode. We're not going to get to another Thursday. I'll probably place down this house and maybe decorate it up a little bit and then probably call it for this first episode. I can't believe we got Motherload on our first roll of dice. That is insane. All right, we're going to go with EA account ID. Search. Fairy house. Oh my gosh. This person is such a good builder. Oh my witch. Cute. This is also in Windenburg. The house is 100,000, but if I only do it unfurnished, might not be, right? If I place it unfurnished, oh my gosh, see, look at how freaking cute. That was fast. We still have 27,000. Oh my God. Or I could check some other ones. I don't know what other. Is this also Windenburg? Cottage living. Their witchy houses are so good. Wow. If you do not follow this creator on the gallery, you should. Their work is gorgeous. Home Witch Home. I think this is the one that we were in, right? No, I don't think so. I do like the what's it called though? No, this is. Maybe not because this is Glimmerbrook, but I had this little like tower thing in the other one too. Anyways, we'll just stick with this one. This is cute. I normally build all my own houses, so this is gonna be very bizarre for me to not have built my own home here. Okay. I like how that doesn't count as furnishing. All right. So this is our bathroom, a bedroom, kitchen. And then this could be, oh, this could be our little art studio. But I also like the idea of just having an easel out here. Let's see what we can do with this. Does it have windows? Oh, it does. Okay, I think we can do both. We can have a couple places to paint, maybe. This is insane to me that we managed to get this so quickly. We're not gonna be able to see out there. We can do that there. Do that there. Couple lights. Look at these windows. They're beautiful. The builds that this creator makes are just so good. It is so hard to beat, honestly. Okay. I might have to change the tones. Like I love this wallpaper, but I just feel like the darker one might fit better here with this sim in particular. And then might be a darker version of this tile. There is. Nice. Maybe we go for like an actual tile or a stone on the ground. Could see that being nice. Something like this. Only to there. That's such a small little kitchen. That's okay. We can make it work. Tiny little house. Just a little starter home. Nothing crazy. All right. Let's Store is gorgeous. Is that the Courtyard Oasis store? Never used these. I also want to make this darker. I just don't think that this pattern really makes sense with the sim either. What if I chose this one? A little much. I like the blue there. We can just go like, I just feel like the sim has a bit more of like a darker, moodier vibe. Maybe the purple gets brought into here instead. And I can change up this flooring to be one. Yeah. Yeah, let's do that. We can add some of the purple back into here. Okay. Let's see. First of all, let me just do a little bit of shifting here. Get that to stop clipping so much. Not their fault. The game loves to make things clip. Definitely not the creators doing. What else? Feels pretty good. I do think I'm gonna stick an easel in there. I just can't help it. Look at how cute. The fact that these are like bending around it is also so fun. What a beautiful, beautiful design there. Okay. It looks like there might be something, a couple things missing over here though. Like this doesn't feel filled out. Let me see if I can grab some plants. Is move objects not on? It is. Why is it? Oh, it's because it's close to that, isn't it? Um, do love these. They're so fun. Don't even make any sense. Some like red roses, maybe. They look very purple right now. They won't be forever. It's just because of the weather at the moment. Then we can grab some of these. The lavender can still go in some of these other places as well. Stick you there. There. Into like that little gap here without going up on the thing a little bit. This bush. I love like an overgrown landscaping. If you've never seen anything I've built before, I do love a good overgrown landscaping. It's just so fun to just like have this overgrown vibe to it. I don't know. I just love building. I really do. I love landscaping. That's not true. I don't always love landscaping, but there are times where I get very excited about it for sure. That's how we can stick that a little closer. The new update where you can't stick things close to roofs is not cool. I gotta be so for real. It sucks. And that came as a byproduct of Enchanted by Nature. Unfortunately. Like I want to put more flowers under here. It's just not going to let me. That's okay. All right, let's get a nice little bed in here for her. I think, I mean, like this style, I think truly is like our best bet here. Very gorgeous, very cute. I like this first swatch as well. So let's stick with that. We can add maybe some like, I think we have any good like burgundy colored curtains, do we? It'd be a nice addition though. Maybe we can go with these. And then if I just take this piece, I just kind of help her out. Why are you lower? No windows at different heights? No, then why are you doing that? Just do this, I guess, to get it the right height. I don't know. Doesn't really matter. Whatever. You do probably a little bed nook over there. I guess I could also like pull it off the wall a hair. And then I could actually have nightstands. So maybe, what is that little wall from? It's from Sleek Bathroom. Honestly, that pack is so good. Like, so good. Could get this and put it behind here. Like a little ledge, if you will. And then now we can at least have some nightstands. They're gonna have to be nice and tight. Little bitty nightstands. I think that works. They're not perfect, but like these ones, I don't know, the squares just aren't going to fit in that corner no matter what I try. So it's not really worth the struggle. As far as a rug goes, yeah, I mean, I do really just want like a plain rug, which is that the businesses and hobbies one that comes in plain? It does. It really does. I think that's nice. Okay. Over here, we can do a little dresser. Hmm. Could do this one. Think functions. Maybe we can do like a cute little mirror in this corner. Work on our charisma skill. We're going to need some plants, some hanging plants. Big one. Where I can never find it now that they keep adding more plants. I used to know exactly where everything was, and now I lose it all the time. Like I know I've gone too far. I give up. I'm just grabbing blooming rooms. There it is. It's just so much easier this way. So I've seen people like double this plant up to make it more full. I don't know if that's necessary, really. I think we have plenty of fullness going on here, but I do think a little lamp in this corner might be nice. Hmm. Hmm. What do we feel about? I don't really like that one. Just want like a plain metal. Kind of like this, but I don't know if this is going to match. It really doesn't. Else has that like metal. That's extreme. Those are a little much. We might not have anything, so I might just have to not put a lamp in this corner like I wanted. Unless, no. Yeah, we might just skip on the lamp. That's fine. Even for now, like that's good enough as far as I don't really need to like go crazy cluttering. Still have to do bathroom, still have to do kitchen. I don't necessarily want this. I'm fine with that though. That's kind of cute. For the kitchen, let's go with these base game ones. So if I do that then leaves fridge and stove next to each other with sink there. I think that's fine. So fridge and stove. I mean, there's nothing holding me back from getting like nice stuff. It's just like, do I really need it? No. I guess it'll make the food quality better at least. I do really enjoy the stuff from the Cool Kitchen kit or Cool Kitchen stuff pack, sorry. The kitchen sets are nice. I will give them that. Oh, we can do black. That's cute. Let's do that. And then we have some upper cabinets. These ones. Do that one. That one. One. Or, yeah, that's fine. This window isn't like an ideal location. Do that. That feel better or worse? Doesn't feel any sort of way. I just like it a little lower. It also, if I lower it like that, it aligns with the other windows, which I think is nice. Maybe I do get rid of this. And now they all line up. Let's keep that. Okay. Even I made it clip. That's not going to get fixed. Let's see. We can do a little living room. So sorry. I'm thinking I love the paranormal stuff couch. Do have a nice like darker tone too. I don't know if that's the right vibe though. I'm getting a headache, so I'm also trying to finish this so I can go to bed. Because my head is really bothering me. It's been bothering me for most of today, but I really wanted to record this because it's Tuesday, which is a day that I don't stream. So the desire to record is stronger than my desire to go to bed, which is probably not the best, but that's okay. I don't like that there either. Maybe I do the living room like in this little zone. Get a cutie pie little rug. Mm. We're artistic, so I can see like a bit of a fun rug. I'm kind of picturing maybe it's a little too fun. I was thinking one of these. I can make that work. I want an older looking sofa. Maybe like this one. That purpley tone. Or we could use... I wasn't thinking that one. I was thinking the one from Life and Death, but I can't seem to see it. I clearly am just looking over it. And you might be yelling at the screen. Oh, it's right there. I like the muted tone of this one more, so I think I'll keep that. Why don't I push this in like that? And it's still not great, but I can still like do one of those. I just don't like anything. I'm such a problem. Like I just don't, nothing is sparking joy right now. With a little TV, maybe? I think that's fine. I just need some chairs, some cutie pie little chairs. Picturing like something old looking. This could be cool too. Oh, heck yeah. Look at that. How cool. Do a little mismatch. We'll do that one. And then we can do like an antique looking one in the other corner, maybe. I don't like too high backs. I was kind of thinking more of like this style. Let's do that. All right. A little coffee table. Go with this just for funsies, maybe. A little bit different. Let's just change the color though to match the wood floors. Yeah. Oh, yeah. All right. Our dining area can go back here. A little dining table. I like a little tablecloth, maybe. Get a little bit of room. I also feel like I need to shift this all over because now it looks uncentered. Probably because it is. What about over here? Maybe some like bookshelves? I don't know. I would like ones that aren't. I'd like to be able to see through it. I guess I could do like this one. I never use that, but I don't really want it. Eh. Yeah, that'll work. And then maybe I'll do a dark version of these. I think I need the medium wall height though. Tall? They only have tall and short? Seems like it. Okay. Oops. Need to do that. I can also, I normally do 1.5, but it doesn't quite fit, so I can size it down oh my God, size it down a hair. And it'll still fit there. That's nice. I need a big piece of artwork for right here. I guess we could fill that with our own artworks. Maybe I leave it for now. And then we can fill that with our own artwork. And then in here, I'm going to want probably toilet over here, sink here, and maybe like tub in the corner. Maybe. What tub? I don't love using tubs, but it'll work for now. We just need a little mirror, and then this area is kind of done. Speedy. Like we need a different toilet. That one is like too boring. Could just use all of the vampire stuff, but I'll just use that one. And all fit together kind of nice, despite being from all different packs. And then we can grab that and some toilet paper. Maybe some curtains. Get these ones again, I guess. No. Let's get something else. Maybe, I mean, like these are cute. And then we just don't put one in the, oh, I didn't mean to do that. We just don't put one in the middle, I guess. Yeah, that'll be fine. We have a functioning bathroom. We only have 7,000 left. Whoa. Oh, from Deck the Palms. I was like, what is this? This is cute though. I like that. Okay. So we have our bedroom, we have a hallway entryway zone. I bet I could put like a little welcome mat or something down here. We still need an easel, and then we still need to kind of just like have generic life stuff. Or maybe just like a couple bucks in the bank still, you know? Not just like spend it all in one place. And these are good runners. The runners in this game, I definitely struggle with. Like the tones are just not the vibe. There's also nothing up here, but I can promise you I'm not going to want to play up here because of the way the walls are. So I'll probably leave that as is. But I do want to put an easel in here. I'm going to use the artist studio kit, I think. Hmm. I kind of want... And I want the canvas. I don't think I'm going to get what I want when I search that though. Like I can get like these, but those are too big. I want the ones that lean against the wall. They're considered wall decorations and they are from Eco Lifestyle. And then I can size them down and they kind of squeeze in there. Or I can size them down and squeeze them here, but I don't like that vibe. I truly don't. Or they can like squeeze there. Maybe that's better. Yeah, that'll be our little studio up there. And then I just want like an old, normal looking easel down here. Oh, I could also probably throw the gemology table in there somewhere. Beauty. Okay. Gemology table. Maybe that goes up here. It's just I hate playing in this kind of area. Gem. I like our little crystal workshop up here or something. You just can't see anything. I put it here, I can see a little bit. Just a little bit. And then I also want the violin. I would like... a little violin. I'd like to get good. I'd like to be like artistic in more than just one way. And then the charging, I wonder what that's there for. And then I need the charging mat maybe out here. Let's grab a little table. Then we can do the little charge. Crystal. This. What color? Maybe I need a different table. I don't like that table with it. I could do... this one, maybe? Yeah, that's better. A little gemology table out there. What else are we into? Probably not much else, honestly. But we have this, which is cute. Maybe like a little rocking chair in there, just like for someone to keep us company. If anyone wants to come hang out while we work on our stuff. Put a little rocking chair. Maybe like over here. And then what about like a lantern or something? And then that'll probably be it for me. I'll have to go to bed because my poor brain hurts. This maybe? No. Just search lantern. I think I'll get what I want. Do like this one. Go with this city living one, which is kind of fun. Let's do that one. Like a little lantern. Could also just put like a little table out here, I guess. It's like an itty bitty little wooden table. A little lantern on top. Oh, lantern does not fit on top. Now it does. Okay, well, we went from having $0 to having a lot of dollars in one stream because of our mother load. So, I mean, I can't say it wasn't successful. Because look at all the things we've accomplished in such a short amount of time. I didn't actually do anything to warrant this, but that's okay. I'm going to have we're going to have dinner for the first time. Let's do vegetable dumplings. How exciting. We're going to cook our first meal. Then we're going to wrap up here. So this is 6 o'clock on Thursday. So then the next stream would be Friday, Saturday, Sunday, probably those 3 days in game. Next video. I hope you enjoyed this. I'm, like I said, not trying to do a lot of editing. I just kind of want to like piece these pieces together. I'll have to cut out some stuff. My daughter popped in to let me know that somebody was trying to call me and things like that because my phone was dead. So, I mean, doing stuff like that, I'll have to probably just cut out, but nothing extreme. Like I really just don't want to do too much actual like deep editing. And I just want to kind of explore the game. Explore the Llamas and Legends Legacy, kind of have some fun making some Sims and, you know, finding a partner and maybe doing some like makeovers on some Sims. We might be able to even do some like Cupid's Corner stuff. We can explore more of the worlds and kind of what those builds look like. We can maybe go on some fun dates or something. I don't know. There's a lot of options, a lot of fun. Sorry if my energy is low. I'm doing my best. This eyeball feels like it needs to be closed right this second. But yay, this feels pretty good. I mean, Motherload and Roll the Dice really did make our day. So thank you guys so much for hanging out. No, I don't want to go to the moon revelry. Honestly, I probably would, but I'm ending my video, so I can't, Danya. I'm so sorry. But thank you guys so much for watching this. I hope you enjoyed it. I don't even know if you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed it. And I hope this longer form was fun for you. It's easier for me. It makes it so that I can make more content, which is more fun, and it can do something special like for YouTube that you don't see on stream all the time. And yeah, so thank you so much for your time. And I hope you all have a great rest of your day, week, month, or year. And I will see you all next time. Bye.